Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. Today's video I'm going to be featuring the InvisiBlend Vpart wig from UNice hair. This is their kinky straight texture. I have it in 24 inches and this unit is 150% density. So here I'm just showing you guys how to install it. Today I am going to opt for a side part because we're switching it up a little bit. I'm not normally a side part girl anymore because I feel like since I've been, well, you guys know I took a break from like quick weaves because I felt like it was thinning my edges, and I feel like my edges are still a little thin, like not my edges as in the whole, but like you see that like temple areas, they're a little thin, so I might need to try some edge drops. But today I'm going to do like a off-centered side part. So here I am just sectioning off the hair that I'm going to be leaving out. With the V parts, you really don't have to leave out too much hair, and the new V line is flatter and thinner than it was before, so it's gonna give a even more seamless natural look. So I love that. And y'all know I don't braid, so I'll be looking for the easiest and quickest way to put my hair up and out the way so I could put these wigs on. So I am just doing one big braid and I'm going to pin that to the back. And for your wig, you want to make sure you cut off the extra piece of fabric because that's not supposed to be there when you wear it. And as for the construction of the wig, they did remove the front clips because those can be a little painful when you're wearing the V parts all day, but I like that. And then I also take out the adjustable strap because I don't need that because it does have the adjustable drawstring in the back. So once I get my wig positioned how I want it and on and snug and all that jazz, I am going to just go ahead and clip the clips and adjust the combs. Now, of course, I would, if I was going to wear this all day, I would probably do a little anchor braid. Y'all know I can't braid, so I would do the best that I could so that I can slide the comb in there, and your wig is guaranteed to not go anywhere. The wigs are nice and secure. Here I'm just pulling out a little more hair so that it is comfortable, because I feel like if you try to over manipulate the V part, it's pulling, it's tugging, so you want to make sure it just kind of lays where it should lay without you tugging it, and that's going to give you maximum comfortability to wear this all day long. So once I do all of that, I am going to adjust the drawstring, which is super easy. It's on the side now since I shifted my wig to the side. You can wear this middle part, side part, however you desire. And then just tuck the string so that it's not in the way. Here's a shake test to show you that the wig is going nowhere, and this is where the 24-inch wig falls on me. The wig is nice and full. It is 150% density, but since this is kinky straight, it has a little bit more texture to it, so I'm just perfecting my part as best I can, not to show no super thin spots. That's why I said this is my off-centered part. Like, it's not really a side part, but it's not a middle part, so it's like off center, crooked, a slant. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten the kinky straight wig so you can see how nice and sleek it can get. After you straighten it, it definitely gives silk press, and I love that. So if you don't like the crinkles in a kinky straight, turn your flat iron up high and just straighten it. Literally the best of both worlds. I like both textures, but I don't mind wearing it straight because, like I said, it gives silk press. So I'm straightening the wig. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after I'm done. So I'm just straightening. The hair straightener that I'm using is also from UNice. Y'all, I've had this straightener for a few years now, and this goes up to 480 degrees. I only use this when I'm straightening extensions if I want to make sure I get my hair super straight. So this really knocks out like 90% of the kinkles, the crinkles, the texture in the Kinky straight, and I love that. It literally gets so hot, it gets the hair so straight. As you can see, it's silking the heck out of this hair. So I love that. And the hair has so much body. The blend is nice. The luster is nice. As you can see, it gives everything it needs to give. And it's nice and full. So I love that. So here is the finished product of me straightening the hair. And I am going, oh, here's the blend. Real cute. I didn't want to add any extra heat to my leave out. And I didn't have to since the hair is so textured and it's not super silky. So I love that for me as well, to add a little more versatility to this look, because of course we can straighten it, but I am going to throw in some loose curls so you guys can see how the hair curls as well. This is one of my favorite curling irons. It doesn't get as hot as I would like it, so sometimes the curls drop really fast, so I do curl the hair and then I add a little bit of hairspray for some hold. But if you want your curls to kind of last longer, I will go for like a wand or a smaller curling iron or more hairspray. And Got To Be is probably my least favorite hairspray, but it's what I had at the moment, so that's what I'm using. That's what my face looks like. That it's just so hard to press it with nails, and as you can see, my nails are long, and I just, whatever, that's what I had. But this is the finished product. I love the way it looks. I love the fullness of the hair. So I'll be sure to list all of Eunice's hair information in the description box for you guys, as well as a direct link to the unit that I'm wearing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.